Well, it was a good experience for them, and it's good that it hurts at the end because then they understand it better, right? There's lots of guys that have played one round and won one game, so they don't really get what much about it. But the next step is the next step. And if you look at when you talk about that experience, probably the biggest issue that you would see from probably All-Star break on would be the experience of our defense. You go into the playoffs, and I think Zadorov had more playoff games than any of our defensemen. He's only 27 years old. So it's a pretty important position that, in the end, did the best they could. I think that was a huge step for us last summer and through the season, but I think that in the end, as much as our team improved, I think that we had players that have to take another step in that in order to become better players. Yeah, we set our goals was to be a playoff team, and we did that. And then when we had to reset because of the way the schedule was, games taken away from us, and then the rescheduling. So we had to reset how we set our. Bottom line is there's no long-time goals ever reached unless you can achieve short-term goals, and that was something as an organization that had to be for sure reset. And so we made progress in that. So it's taking that and seeing how we can improve on that. The only way you can ever become a Stanley Cup champion is to make the playoffs over and over and over and over and build on that. And when you say that, that's a 4 to 6 year thing for sure. I've been through that and done it and failed at it, both. So I know. But the key in that is your organization. It's like the question: would the last round that we played this year, or the last game that we played? Well, the most important part is your group that has to stick together. That 23 to whatever it is with our group, 27, that age group is the most important part, right? Did those guys show progress? Because they're the guys that the team has either normally would have under contract or have rights to. So that's what your team's about. You can't talk about next year or last year or anything. You just strictly do it on that. So that's how, as a head coach, that's how I look at it, and that's definitely how the organization should look at it.